Greetings and salutations, Earthlings. So, the moon today is going to go through it. Like, really. There's going to be a T square. Well, no, but it's going to square Venus and then it's going to square Pluto after that later on this evening. We're coming up on a solstice. That's at 9:32 p.m. Tomorrow. That's tomorrow night. 9:32 tomorrow night. Okay. There's a lot going on. So all week, all of the planets were kind of like there just weren't a whole lot of aspects, right? And it's almost like disjointed, but it really felt like the quiet before the storm. Some of this is intuitive as well. On Monday, Saturn and Uranus had that square, right? And that, that's a big deal. But when the planets are farther away, they impact us in bigger, but sometimes like slower ways. And when I was thinking about today, I was kind of thinking how when you prepare for something, like even if you're preparing for something, like doing all the things that you need to do, whatever, like and what came to mind was when I was having kids, I had my bag, I had like my stuff all packed. And they were both supposed to be scheduled C-sections, so they were like super planned. And I went into labor early and everything ended up being a little bit of a rush anyway. And it's like the best laid plans. Um, this is just wild energy. Frenetic is the word that I just got. But we could be feeling unvalued. We could be doubting what we're building in the world, okay, with that square to Pluto. The moon is in Libra, so typically in Libra, it likes to work with and be fair to other people. Like Libra is about complementary like partners, but that might come out as like we could also be like worrying about our resources because Venus is in Cancer. Like maybe we're feeling like not secure. I don't mean insecure about ourselves, which we might be feeling that too, but insecure about like our home. You know what I mean? Like our sense of home in here and in our actual home, like insecure about our resources. I'm gonna pull some cards, but I was gonna do a weekend report, but this is like so full. I'm gonna do one again for tomorrow. Tarot first. And the moon just came off of an opposition to Chiron. Had some good aspects to Saturn, and it'll make good aspects to Mercury and the Sun in Gemini. So our thoughts might be clear, right? Our picture or vision or what we're thinking of about the future may be clear, but it's like, how are we actually going to get there? Is it really showing up for us? All right, let's see. Are we putting in the effort in the right areas? Four of Cups. I got this earlier this week also. I keep doing that. I'm pretty sure you guys hear me just fine, but the Four of Cups is about missing an opportunity or like not seeing something because we're focusing too hard on things that we want to happen. It's an offer of assistance or help or like emotional connection that would be fulfilling, but again, we're too focused on what's ahead of us in order to even see it. So it's like, be mindful of where you might be able to connect with other people, um, or opportunities that could be offered that are just different than what you're exactly looking at. Um, yeah, the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is fond memories of the past. I want to pull another one. We're getting a lot of cups here. I told you the cups are emotions. The moon is our emotional life, and that's, what goes around the zodiac the quickest. So, and the moon is just going to be going through some shit today. That's it. But the Six of Cups is recalling the past fondly, right? So there's two ways that we can look at this, because it's also a very innocent and pure love. So it could be about connecting with people who really cherish us, and like without judgment, right? Um, really sincere connections, but also it could be reflecting on the past and like trying to bring it into the future instead of creating a new future. It's like we're focusing on what we wanted or always wanted, or how things used to be, or whatever. Wow. Yeah, the devil. The devil is, I mean, that's 3D reality. That's staying stuck in the past. It is addictions. That can be like addiction to an idea, or having things go a certain way. The Hierophant is really interesting. They both fell out together. The Hierophant is about seeking outside wisdom, right? And I don't always take that to mean, and you know what, I'm the reader, so that's what matters. That's the funny thing about like tarot readers, is that everybody reads their own deck. They all have different messages, but the Hierophant can actually be seeking like a therapist or something like that. So if you're really going through it, or like religious counsel. But I always think of seeking wisdom from like texts or books or something like that. Like read a book to get ideas. To infuse something new, right? Maybe you'll pick up a book and get an idea, and that's this Four of Cups. Like maybe you need to receive from a different cup than you usually receive from. I'm being reminded, like one time I went in and I deleted practically all of my YouTube subscriptions. And it wasn't because like I didn't, I was like mad at the person or anything like that. But I was like, I really need to like throw some new energy into the mix here. And I think I have a sense that that's what that's about. Let me pull. I'm going to pull some of these. Generosity. What good is treasure if you keep it for yourself? So someone could be offering you generosity, or if you're in a good place, some people are going to handle this energy better than others. So if you're in a good place, definitely share your peace and calmness by creating a space for other people. And we got safety. Don't be too proud to go back to shore. So we got generosity and safety. Safety is going to be a big thing with this square to Venus. Cancer. I am a Cancer. We want to feel safe. And I think there's just going to be, and it's not just like, oh my God, somebody's going to, jump at me and hurt me or whatever. I mean, like security or a sense of like peace and calm at home with, in here and within our home. People just, especially with that, I don't know, for some reason, resources just keeps coming to mind. So we might be worrying about money or something like that. But I feel like generosity is for some of you and safety is for others of you. Don't be afraid to reach out, especially with this Hierophant card. Not a lot of people are not as crazy as I am about, I just don't like to ask for advice because I've gotten a lot of advice through the years. And I used to like, that's how I lived, was by getting advice from other people. And then I realized I had an inner compass. And so I'm almost like anal about not getting advice, but your mileage may vary. Anyway, I hope you have a great day on Earth. Peace. Namaste.